Hello, this is Balloon Dawg, and I'm going to be teaching you how to make my monkey. For my monkey, you're going to need one 260. I like a dark brown. You're not going to use the whole thing, so it really doesn't matter how much you inflate it as long as you leave plenty on the end. You're going to need two 160s. One of them, again, doesn't matter how much you leave on the end of it because you're not going to be using it as long as it's got plenty on there just to make bubbles with. The other one, however, you're going to want about 2 fingers length or 1.5 inches right on the end. Also, we're going to need one heart. I prefer blush, plated about that big, and one little scrap piece of a 160. This is going to be for the eyes. I recommend white, whatever you want the eyes to be. Doesn't really matter. We're going to start with the 260. First, we're going to make a fold, just like this. And we're going to take put the nozzle through here and tie that off. Gives it nice secure, that way it doesn't just come popping off for you. Cut that nozzle off. Then we're going to make one more fold, identical to the first one. Then we're going to go down, make one little bubble, turn that into a pinch twist. Then we're going to go to one more bubble. And this is where we're going to take the white scrap, I like to tuck that in my fingers right there just to hold it, twist this in half, and lock that right there where that twist is. Then we're going to follow that with one more bubble, about the size of the first bubble here, and lock that in right down there between what is going to become our ears. If that's set a little bit, doesn't matter, you can come back and fix that. But now we go down and make one more bubble here, and then from here we're going to go into 2 pinch twists. Alright. Then we're going to take a section. I usually measure it about the size of my hand, maybe 3 inches, 3.5 inches, whatever you want to call that. And then we're going to make 2 more pinch twists. Just like that. Then break off the exits. You want to make sure and secure that in the bubble so that it doesn't come off. And next, we're going to take the 160, the one that didn't matter how much you left on the end, and cut the nozzle off. We'll start. We're going to be making the hands first. Make one little bubble, about 1 inch long. I'm going to go into an ear twist, and then another pair of bubbles. You want these to be about the same length. They don't have to be the same length as the first one, as long as these two are about the same as each other. Got a little hand. Next, I like to take about 4 fingers length, about 3.5 inches. Put a little bend in it. Just grab that, because it's going to give us a little elbow. And then 3 more fingers, and twist it off right there. This is going to be locked. And then that first pair of pinch twists right up here, right beneath what is the neck. Then we're going to repeat this arm on this side. 3 fingers right here. a little pinch. And then 4 fingers right here. And we're going to go into pinch twist. A pair of bubbles. Lock those into place. And then 1 final bubble. And break the remainder off. That gives us 2 arms and 2 hands. Next we're going to take the other 160, the one that I said had about 2 fingers or about 1.5 inches. And we're going to start with the tail. Take it, curl it around, about like that. I'm going to give that a nice, good squeeze to give it a nice monkey shape. I'm going to twist it off right about a thumb's width, or about 1 inch, right before that, where that bend is. I'm going to lock that into these 2 pinch twists right down here. And then we're going to go into the legs. The legs I like to make a little bit shorter than the arms. I think it just gives it a little bit of an extra ape-like appearance, monkey-like appearance. So instead of doing where I did the 3 and the 4 on the arm lengths, I do 2 and 3. 2 right here, pinch, and then 3 right here. And then these are almost identical to the hands. So what you're just going to do is a pinch twist, 2 little bubbles, I'll lock those in, alright, I like to face that sideways. That's what really distinguishes this from the hands. So the hands have the bubbles arranged like this. The feet I make them arranged like this. And then finish it off with 1 final bubble. Then we go to the next foot. 1 more bubble. Pinch twist. Two more bubbles. Again, we lock those in here. I lost the bubbles in the middle, but that's not a big deal. We can fix that. We're going to go up here, and then 3 fingers. Bend it. 2 fingers. And we'll lock that in place. Finally, now that we have a pair of legs here, we're going to take the heart, which was just inflated just enough so that it's not quite a heart. And we're going to lock that right here in between the ears. I usually take it and run it down behind this pinch twist on the back. Just run it around there a couple of times just to make sure it's nice and secure. And then you want to situate your head, which I like ears facing forward. I find that if you have this pinch twist back here, turn it sideways, it helps grab those ears and keeps them in place. Finally, you're going to take the eyes up here. I'm just going to grab my little leftovers. And you're going to wrap that right down here around the base of the heart. I usually like to take it and run it after that back here behind this ear twist again. Just to make sure it's nice and secure. I want to make sure, of course, do that with and then, just a few minor adjustments, you've made Dawg's monkey.